Alright guys, so finally, after many, many months, your boy is able to rainbow LR Metal Cooler, one of the best free-to-play units in the game. I would say, like, there's really, like, a top 3 that's, you know, well above the rest. Metal Cooler is one of those top 3, up there with LR Vegito Blue as well as LR Kid Goku and Arale, right? Now, LR Metal Cooler is very, very difficult to rainbow because you need so many Battlefield medals, which just takes so long to grind up. So many different seasons of Dokkan Battlefield have to happen before you're able to actually rainbow this beast. So, okay, we got him rainbowed. He's on many different category teams. He is a very good card. Let's go ahead and start seeing how useful this guy is going to be. Plus, he's going to be very, very important for the upcoming Tech Gold and Frieza EZA, which of course is going to be weak against Int type units like Angel Gold and Frieza, and then of course LR Metal Cooler here. Alright guys, so we're over here on the Wicked Bloodline team, of course, AGL Metal Cooler's team, where we'll be able to go ahead and show off the LR Metal Cooler unit. Now, LR Metal Cooler, their sort of best linking partner is actually the Int Metal Cooler, who's also a support type unit, so we're not actually going to be able to get LR Metal Cooler's like best looking attack set on the Wicked Bloodline team, because of course we have to use AGL Metal Cooler as the leader of the team, at least for now. Not to say anything bad about AGL Metal Cooler, you know, he is phenomenal. But, you know, he's not the best partner for LR Metal Cooler. So, you know, on this team, we're not really going to be able to get the best possible partner we could. We will be able to open up with an 18-key super attack. We also have Golden Frieza here, who, of course, is a support for Movie Boss category allies. So this should work good for LR Metal Cooler here. Yeah, 2.1 million. That's, that's really good. Because here's the thing. Metal Cooler has a high chance to launch 2 additional attacks. Each of them has a chance to be a super attack. So very often you will see Metal Cooler do 3 additional attacks. And then of course, you know, you have a good chance of them being supers as well. So LR Metal Cooler will be able to rack up the damage quickly. Now the one thing is, you know, you do have to have basically around full health for Metal Cooler to be at his best, right? Because he gets attack and defense of 90%, but the more HP remaining, the greater the stats boost. So at, you know, full health, he has his full 90% attack and defense. Then as you get lower, that will drop as well. Now, I think Metal Cooler, his best situation is going to be on the Revived Warrior team with Physical Kid Buu on rotation, as well as the Int Metal Cooler, the support type unit. And then if we activate Big Bad Bosses halfway through the turn, I mean, LR Metal Cooler on his 18-key super, he should be able to get above a 3 million attack stat, I think. And then he's still got at least 2 attacks following that. Like, LR Metal Cooler is wild. He is very good. Alright, so I think this will only be a 12-key super attack right here. This first kind of showing, like, as we're going through, I'm not really trying to optimize him. This is just more just, like, going through an event on the Wicked Bloodline team, seeing how solid this Metal Cooler can be, right? Because here's the thing, like, I do want to, like, see, like, max numbers on a lot of these category teams, right? Because, you know, I've got basically all the units. But also, you know, I do think it's good in these videos to just kind of show, like, just like a normal run through an event. So, you know, you could kind of see the numbers that LR Metal Cooler is capable of putting up, you know, without, like, going well out of your way to try and optimize them, right? You know, for example, like putting LRB Pan on the team, you know, or doing, you know, shenanigans like that, you know, double support type units and stuff. Now, LR Metal Cooler, he should be able to handle most of the load defensively, though. So I do think that, like, running the Int Metal Cooler as like a partner on rotation with him, it's not going to be that bad of an idea, right? Like, of course, that Int Metal Cooler, you know, he will be able to get hit pretty hard because he doesn't really have any defense of his own. I hope I gave him 20 dodge, but I don't think I did, that Int Metal Cooler. But, you know, we'll see how well it'll work. But, like, definitely, if you have that Int Metal Cooler on the rotation as a support type unit, it's just going to benefit LR Metal Cooler so much, man. It's going to make him look so good. He is an outstanding unit. Like, they did a really good job with LR Metal Cooler. I would say, you know, he's better than LR Oob, I think, easily. You know, LR Oob is not bad at all, But like with his links and the teams he's on, there's just not really a good spot to use Oob right now, unfortunately, right? That's sort of the one issue for him. I mean, maybe if there's like a Baby Saga category at some point, maybe if they would also release like a good summonable Majub, like those are, you know, ways that he could start to look pretty good. Okay, so this is going to be a really nice rotation. This will be the best we're going to see from this Metal Cooler here on this Wicked Bloodline team. In between both of these support type units, and then of course we also have, you know, a Metal Cooler with full P. Like I could have Turles on the team as well. You know, Turles is a really, really good fit for the Wicked Bloodline team, but you know, this is just kind of like a normal sort of like a Frieza, race Frieza family team. I do love that Wicked Bloodline. I like that a lot better than Most Malevolent Clan. 2.45 million. I will take that. That's pretty good. And then again, he has additionals following that. He's very good. Alright guys, so we're over here on the Movie Bosses / Full Power team, and this is going to be real nice for our boy Metal Cooler here. If you look, as you guys can see, we have a rotation of the Int Metal Cooler, we got LR Metal Cooler, and then we also have Turles. Now, best case scenario, we will have physical Vegito like super attack that Int Metal Cooler in that first slot, which would activate Big Bad Bosses, which is another 25% attack. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Give me. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't think that's gonna be enough damage for us to get Big Bad Bosses active though. So you know this is gonna be 2.76. That's without Big Bad Bosses though. So he would be like without Kid Buu. He still would be able to get up over a 3 million attack stat, I think, just with Big Bad Bosses here. Then there's an additional super attack. Like, you guys can see, like, the ridiculous numbers that Metal Cooler can put up. Like, that's... like, if he gets an additional super attack, it's just nutso. Like, you know, like, Broly is so ridiculous because he has that ability to, you know, especially after he's transformed, you know, he's dishing out at, like, a 2.5 million attack, and then like he has a really good chance of getting at least one more super. Like he just does monstrous insane damage, right? Well, that's the thing, like LR Metal Cooler kind of does a little bit of the same thing where he is going to get some ridiculous damage if he gets even one additional super attack. I'm just curious, by the way, to see what Broly's going to do right here. So he's at a 2 million attack stat right there. That's with him, like, not really optimized at all. But remember, Fierce Battle's a special link against the Vegito event, so this will do, like, 7 million or something, I'm sure. Well, okay, 2.41, but still a lot of damage. Okay, so now let's go to the Revived Warrior team, and we're going to get this nice rotation here. Alright guys, so we're over here on the Revived Warrior team, right? This is the best setup that we'll get for LR Metal Cooler, but I got some bad luck here. I thought that this would probably be the best spot to try and do this. So we have Kid Buu with his 50% passive buff. I actually, like, I full healed on the last turn and used the Ghost Usher, so we came into this turn with full health. So LR Metal Cooler will have his full passive active. Of course, we have Int Metal Cooler in the first slot. Now, the main thing we need here, we need luck. Vegeta needs to super attack on those first 2 hits to activate Big Bad Bosses. We'll see what Metal Cooler gets right here. If he does not activate Big Bad Bosses, I'll just hop back in and try and get it done again. Please, Vegeta, super attack. We got really unlucky that Vegeta aimed all of his attacks at the back end. That's not really that common. Yes! Alright, so let's see what LR Metal Cooler will be able to do. Because we're fighting a physical unit as well, we'll probably be able to see the full 3.51! Okay! Alright, my boy. And then we got more 700,000 on a normal, 700,000 again on a normal, 700,000 again on a normal! So, if you add up all the attack stats, he was over 5 million right there for a free-to-play unit. Imagine what would have happened if any of those additionals were a super attack. So anyway, LR Metal Cooler is pretty good. He's pretty damn good. Alright guys, so LR Metal Cooler was just very, very impressive to me. That was, like, I knew he could get, like, probably over a 3 million attack stat, but when you just see, like, 3.5 million, and then 3 normal attacks at 700k each. Like, that's a lot of damage. Like, it's only a normal attack, but at a 700,000 attack stat, it's gonna do decent damage, dude. And all of those had at least a decent chance to be super attacks, and he's a good defensive unit as well. So, I mean, this, like, if they give us more LRs like this, like, free to play, like a beast, like, LR Metal Cooler is just, he's very impressive, man. He's very, very impressive. So let's go ahead and start breaking him down. So this is Overwhelming Army, Metal Cooler Army. I do like the English translation better, Metal Cooler Army rather than Metal Cooler Core. I do like that a little bit better. His leader skill is Extreme Class Key 3 and HP Attack and Defense 70%, so he has a very good leader skill. His 12 key super attack is Supernova, which does colossal damage and greatly lowers defense. His 18 key super Machinery Rain does mega colossal damage and raises extreme class allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. So that, of course, is really, really nice. That'll give the rest of the rotation a nice little buff, especially for, like, you know, the Wicked Bloodline team or something like that. His passive skill is Nightmare Legion, which is attack and defense buff of 90% at the start of turn, and then the more HP remaining, the greater the stats buff will be. So, you know, in order to get his full damage there, you know, we had to have him at his, you know, highest level of health. And then he also has a high chance to launch 2 additional attacks, each of which has a chance to be a super attack. Then his links are Auto Regeneration, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, Strongest Clan in Space, Big Bad Bosses, Fear and Faith, and Legendary Power. So he does have very, very good links. He will be regenning health when combined, like linked up with another Metal Cooler unit. That's going to be very, very useful for Tech Golden Frieza's EZA. You know, he's got Shocking Speed, Fear and Faith, you know, Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses. Like, I mean, again, you know, this is like where Dokkan just really starts to get very impressive to me. Like, when they start giving us units like this, because here's the thing, like, I would understand, like, all right, Metal Cooler if he was only on like 1 category and he's this good, but like, dude, he's on like 5 different category teams and he's on like 4 real teams as well. We'll get to that in a second. His 12 key multiplier is 150%, which again, does even LR Kid Goku and Arale have a 150% 12 key multiplier? I feel like they don't. I know LR Vegito Blue does. And yeah, LR Kid Goku and Arale, their 12 key multiplier is 140%. So both Metal Cooler and LR Vegito Blue both have that 12 key multiplier of 150%, which is definitely that's definitely a big deal. Then, of course, you know, the 24 key multiplier is always 200%. That's the same as always. And then again, I mean, this man, you know, well, I guess this man, but, you know, this group of men here, they're on 5 category teams, and 4 of them are real teams, too, good teams. So he's on the Revived Warrior team, which we just saw. That was where he can get his best attack set. He's on the Movie Boss team, where, of course, he's going to work very, very well. You know, you have units like Turles on there, lots of good, you know, Wicked Bloodline category units on there to link up well with him. He's down here on the Wicked Bloodline category team as well. A very, very strong team, and he's a big part of it. Then he's also on the Joined Forces / combination category, since it's all the Metal Coolers combined. I mean, this category now, like, a lot of these units, like, you know, even the Universe 6 Namekians, just a nice little buff to have for the team. They're not going to be good there, but, you know, just something else, right? Like, we now have a lot of characters that are here on this category that could be used. I mean, if they get, like, a real category lead, this team could be very interesting, because we're starting to get some units that can actually link up kind of good and stuff, too, so I mean, we'll see what happens, but I do like the combination of Joined Forces category. And then finally, he's on the Artificial Lifeform team. Now, we didn't look at him on this team in today's video. I mean, I could have. You know, this is the LR Super Baby 2 team. I did take Metal Cooler. He was only at, what, 70% in the dupe system. I used him on Super Battle Road on the Artificial Lifeform team. You know, and he was pretty solid. I'll probably actually, you know what I'll do? I'll take this Rainbow LR Metal Cooler Army. We'll go into Super Battle Road. That'll be the next Dokkan video I do. We'll take this guy into Super Battle Road, see how strong he could be. Probably on the Revived Warrior team, I guess. It's been a while since I've done that. Because usually with characters like this, When they have an official sort of Super Battle Royale category stage, I do like to take them in there first. And, you know, since Metal Cooler is on the Revived Warrior category team, he can help for a stage that's already released. Then in the future, you know, he'll be great for the Movie Boss stage, Wicked Bloodline stage, Artificial Lifeform stage, or, you know, Join Forces if that has one as well. This guy will be very solid on all of them. Just all around, he's just an exceptional unit. Like, I think the STR, Angel, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and the Physical Majin Vegeta are outstanding units in the Battlefield shop. But I would say to prioritize LR Metal Cooler first. He's just really good. And then, of course, you know, the Angel, Goku, and the Majin Vegeta are outstanding units as well. Keep in mind, though, right now for Global, like that Angel, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, I think they get their Dokkan Awakening, is it the next Battlefield for Global? I believe so. But that Angel Goku will be the best version of that character in the game. I think he probably still is, even with the Awakening of the AGL one. But, you know, the AGL one does come during the 4-year anniversary, and he is very good as well. So, I would definitely say prioritize Metal Cooler first, then maybe work on the Angel Goku and the Majin Vegeta, and then honestly, like, you know, Physical Ginyu, the Tech Ginyu Force, and then LR Oob, they're not really as important units, because those units aren't really on tremendous teams. That's really the big issue I have with those three. But, alright guys, we'll finish up here. Very, very impressive display by LR Metal Cooler. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.